Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to my channel. I welcome you. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, and thank you very much for subscribing into my channel so that you do not miss any episode. I thank you for liking my channel so that YouTube can continue to circulate it. Thank you very much for coming through. Before I start, for those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mokabo Wakajeso. I am a child of God who is a financial consultant, financial and business consultant for a company called Ogenza Consulting, which specializes in helping entrepreneurs, organizations, and governments to achieve their goals. So today I'll be talking to the people who are in the tech industry and possess skills that are needed to support businesses. Um, as you are aware, the support and role of IT has never been more important in the business operations than now due to COVID-19 restrictions globally. So whether you have done computer science or software engineering, or do not have any related degree, or don't have degree at all, but you really have a passion to support with IT services, well, this video is for you. uh, because your IT skills are really needed to close the skills gap that is existing and that is continuing to widen. The reality is not all business owners possess all the skills that are needed in the business operations that are needed to produce valuable products and services for the consumers. No, it's not every business owners who possess all the skills or comprehensive skills. And especially the skills that are changing with the needs of the consumers and that are changing with the trade dynamics. I mean, look at the aftermath of this pandemic, how trade dynamics have changed. So, as you are aware, most business owners are struggling to operate, and worse, they're even struggling to afford IT services. You know, that they really, really, really need to navigate this COVID-19 restrictions and this ever changing trade dynamics. So, I would like to encourage people who are in the tech industry to really take the skills very seriously, whether you have work experience or you do not have work experience. But as long as you understand how data is transferred from one task to another, or you have the complete clarity of the business operations of clients or of industries, I mean, you are in a level that you can be of help to businesses. So I have observed that quite a number of you are feeling very valued more than ever before because of the pandemic. And others may be thinking of starting up their own businesses and becoming freelancers. And others may be thinking of leaving the field altogether because of the workload pressure that you're feeling now that you have stepped up to fill other roles and responsibilities of key vacancies, because businesses cannot afford to hire those. They had to let go of some of them. So IT people have found themselves to having to fill those vacancies. And some of you just want to leave the IT field altogether, and some of you want to do a part-time job and leave the full-time job, and some of you just want to change locations and work remotely because it seems nowadays almost everyone is able to work remotely. And others are unemployed and not sure what to do next. And others just want to advance their skills. They want to learn new skills, especially the IT services, whatever your position is, as long as you do have the skills. Um, I would like to share something very important with you that may help you to decide from where you are now. I happen to know an IT manager who is a freelancer. He studied business information systems and he taught himself software programming. So, this IT manager who's a freelancer, he wrote a program for a client of mine, um, specifically for their core business. So my client had a financial solutions or systems that was not comprehensive enough to include the operations of their core department. So this IT manager was approached and he managed to write very efficient program that really helped the company to do some analysis and generate some reports and results of the tasks of that department. So when I sat down with him and I asked him, where did you learn software programming? He was like, no, I just had a passion for programming and I did a bit of it in my business information systems. So I just had the passion to expand my skills, you know. So the guy is doing quite well. He's supporting a number of my clients, and you know that's really how he evolved or expanded his skills. So my point is, um, you may be a software programmer, but your skills are wishy-washy, and you are feeling intimidated and thinking, how can I become a freelancer, or how can I leave my job and start my own business, or how can I become part-time employee and work from home or work for a different company because I'm so used to where I'm working at the moment and really afraid of change. So I encourage you, don't feel intimidated, don't be afraid. um, it's always an opportunity. You always have an opportunity in whatever given circumstances that you are at, you know. Always learn new things, always expand your skills, no matter what level you are at. If you aspire to be a software programmer, I encourage you to master the principles of solid coding. You know, really master them. Just make sure that you master them, even if you're struggling with how to start or where to start. Just start with the principles of solid coding. Master how you do your data structuring, you know, your ability in algorithms, you know, whatever that is needed for you to provide the services that have been ordered to you to provide, or to help with the skills so that you can close the skills gaps in the businesses. So I urge you, connect with the masters in the tech industry. You know, learn on the go. Don't stop. I encourage you, please do not stop. If your skills are inactive, somehow they diminish, you know, they slowly diminish because they've been suppressed. Maybe it could be by your comfort zone, or it could be you have been retrenched and you're just thinking of what to do, or you are unemployed. If your skills are not being used, they slowly diminish because they're suppressed or they're inactive. So I encourage you, especially those who do not have or who didn't have the money to go do a degree in computer field. You know, I have seen testimonies where very good computer programmers who are programming for big companies are claiming to have taught themselves how to do software programming. So it's never too late for anyone. You have a chance. Your skills are needed out there. Business owners are struggling. We're wondering how on earth are we going to navigate through this COVID-19 restrictions and these dynamics in trades. Today is this, tomorrow it is that, but with IT, anything is possible. So I want to share with you a scripture that I took from John 15 verses 1 to 8. I'm not going to read it out now, but the point is, Jesus has told us that he is the true vine, we are the branches, and without him we can do nothing. He is the one who gives us inspirations. He is the one who gives us the plans, the strategies, what to do next. So don't be tempted to do this on your own, because without him you cannot do anything. So please, I urge you to refer to the scripture, meditate on it, reflect on it, so that you get inspirations, how you can expand your skills, and how you can help out businesses that are struggling out there. It's not everyone who is savvy in IT skills. So please do feel encouraged to help others, so that you can also contribute in economic growth. Let me see if I have covered all the points that I needed to cover today. Yes. Yes, that is all that I needed to share with you today. Thank you very much for your time, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.